Let's have a Bible study on Genesis chapter 27, verses 30 all the way to 40. I'll share my interpretation with you, and then you feel free to share whatever God has laid on your heart with me and the rest of us. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise, and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So if you watch this video, please click like and subscribe or follow and share the video with someone else. Save it to favorites, watch it again, repost it, but feel free to make comments. It doesn't take long for Isaac to realize what has been done to him. He's very suspicious with Esau's immediate entry after Jacob's departure. It was pretty obvious. Verse 33 shows that Isaac, even if deceived, was not going to revoke his blessing. Indeed, there is no indication that it was even possible to revoke a blessing already made. God had blessed Ham, and Noah's prophecy after Ham's behavior was directed at Ham's son, not Ham. Genesis 9:1. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. And then verse 24 and 25 says, And Noah awoke from his wine, and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. Esau begs for a blessing, but Isaac acknowledged that Jacob came with subtlety, a trait we learned about Satan in chapter 3, a trait which will come back to haunt Jacob as he's tricked by his uncle shortly in a similar manner. Verse 36 tells us Jacob's name should mean supplanter, someone who replaces, who takes someone's place. In Strong's dictionary, although not the only authority, which should never be taken as equal to the Bible itself, agrees. Esau accuses Jacob of taking away his birthright when he willingly gave it to Jacob. And here, in truth, he accuses Jacob of taking his blessing, which was the ultimate consequence of his surrendering his birthright. Esau pleads for a blessing, but Isaac tells him there's none left. He's made Jacob his heir. So Isaac does bless him in a manner of speaking, although Esau will hate Jacob for that blessing. He will take that blessing and make it his excuse for wanting to kill Jacob when his father dies. Isaac does give Esau a blessing, but it is the blessing for a person who must live off the land, living by the sword until he frees himself from his brother's yoke. This, too, is a prophecy for a future time, as we will see, although Esau takes it very personally and immediate. 2 Kings 8:22. Yet Edom revolted under the hand of Judah unto this day. So we'll stop there. And now I tell you what, let's go on through to the end. Let's go on through to the end. Let's go to 41 and 46. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah, and she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, arise, flee thou to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days, until thy brother's fury turn away, till thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forget that which thou hast done to him. Then I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do me? At this point, Esau planned on killing Jacob once their father had died. Someone, perhaps a servant or even Esau himself, told Rebekah, who told Jacob. She told him to run away to his uncle Laban. A few days clearly means just a period of time until Esau's heat of anger dies down. In fact, Esau will not be full of rage at Jacob when they meet again. God did not permit Esau's wrath to fester and turn into a quest for revenge. Rebekah promises to call Jacob from his exile, and she tells Isaac that she wants Jacob to leave lest he too take Hittite wives. Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. And this is what we will see coming up when Jacob and Esau meet again. So we'll pick it up in verse 28 next. So please read your Bible. Let God speak to you through his word. Study your Bible, cross-referencing the verses. Before you do either one, pray to God for wisdom and understanding, and then share your interpretation with someone else. I look forward to seeing what you have to say. I know there'll be somebody will say, well, you need to explain the difference between a blessing and a birthright, stuff like that. And I'm not doing that. I'm just moving forward. So, but if you want to talk about it, please feel free to put that in the comments. Also, if you have a prayer request, if you'd like me to pray for you or you'd like other people to pray for you, and I'm sure they would, people watching this video, please put that in the comments and pray for yourself or somebody else. We need a lot of prayer. I know that. So look forward to seeing what you have to say. And thank you for watching this video.